Good morning, everyone. Thank you. My name is Azeemah Sadiq, and I'm a senior at Early College High School in Houston, Texas. Tomorrow, I'm going to be graduating with my associate's degree in science. Then heading off to Stanford University. Thank you. I stand here as someone who is actively experiencing the education system we're all working to reimagine. Students like me are often included in the conversation as subjects, but not as partners. Real changes cannot fully take shape without students being meaningfully involved. So today, I want to offer a vision of what schools can feel like when learning is real, personal, and connected to our lives. For a long time, learning felt like something I did just to complete an assignment. That started to change during my sophomore year in an English class. We were asked to analyze song lyrics, and at first it felt routine, just another grade, just another assignment. But this time, I chose a song I'd been listening to constantly during a time when I was struggling mentally. And for the first time, the work didn't feel distant. It felt personal. As I began analyzing the lyrics more closely, I noticed a pattern, themes of isolation, emotional numbness, escape. And it wasn't just that song. It was in so many of the songs that my friends and I listened to and consume every single day. I found myself going back and forth between the lyrics and research on adolescent mental health, connecting what I was learning in the classroom to what I was seeing in my own life and the lives around me. That's when the project stopped feeling like an assignment. And it didn't just end there. That experience pushed me to take action outside of the classroom. With the help of my friends and a local nonprofit, I organized a mental health awareness workshop in my community, focused on breaking stigma and creating space for honest, open dialogue. Thank you. I remember standing nervously in a room full of students, not knowing what would unfold. And at first, it was quiet. But gradually, students started speaking. They shared experiences with stress, anxiety, burnout, and the quiet weight of feeling overwhelmed. Things that we carry every day, but don't always say out loud. What started off as a presentation became a real conversation. And I think that reflects something many schools are missing: intentional spaces for students to openly discuss emotional dysregulation, stress, identity, mental health, and the pressure that we quietly navigate every day. When schools aren't listening to students, these are the conversations that we're having and the realities that we're having to carry on our own. My project helped me understand something I was going through. It connected me to others, and it gave me the confidence to create something that made a difference in my community. Today, I am a part of a larger movement of young people across the country who are advocating for a better future for education. I serve on my district's Superintendent Youth Advisory Council, and I'm actively involved in student-led organizations like Students Engaged in Advancing Texas and Student Action Network for Equity. Through these experiences, I've advocated for intellectual freedom and for students to see themselves reflected in the curriculum and literature that they're being taught in schools, while also working to expand college and career readiness resources for students in my community, ALEAF. I've seen how student voices can actually shape decisions when we're invited into the process. That's what's possible when students are treated as partners. Imagine if more students had that experience. Imagine classrooms where students have the space to explore what matters to them, where learning connects to real challenges in their communities, and where students are not just partners or participants in schools, but partners in shaping it. So when I think about the future of education, I know that it's within reach, but only if students are included in building it. My ask today is simple: build with us and not for us. create classrooms where curiosity is encouraged, where intellectual freedom is protected, and where every student feels seen, heard, and prepared for their future. Because when students are trusted partners in education, there's no limit to what we can build together. Thank you.